Alright, so tonight for dinner, I was told this is a pretty good place by a local guy here. I gave him 3 choices of restaurants, and so he recommended this one, so I'm gonna go check it out. It's called Sushiya, Sushiya, Korean and Japanese cuisine. They have bulgogi, which I really like, and they have kimchi and stuff like that, so let's go try this place out. Alright, so scratch that place. It was carry out only. You can't go in and eat, so place is off the menu. He gave me a card, I could scan the menu and order it, but I want a place I can go sit down and eat, not just get it to go. So now I'm walking over this place called Dunk's Sports Grill. Try this place out. If worst comes to worst, I'll go back to Molly's and eat, because that was really good. Been there twice, so I want to try something different while I'm in this town, so head down and try this place. Okay, so this Dunk's Sports Grill has the basic stuff you might find in any kind of sports place. So I think tonight I'm going to try the Gringo's Nachos here, and sitting outside here because sitting in the AC keeps me freezing cold lately. So I'm going to sit out here. Let me turn the camera around. Sit out here, relax, eat, and then go back to the tent and do nothing. So these are the nachos I ordered. Wow. This thing is huge, so let's get to work. Alright, a little disappointed in myself that I did not finish that nachos, but I was still kind of full from lunch even and all that. Plus I had another Starbucks drink too before that, so anyway, I am now going to hike back to a grocery store, sit there and charge my phone up. Then it's just like a block away from there to the campsite. So walking away from town, heading back to the campsite area. It's been a fun town to visit and zero at, but tomorrow I'll get it back on the trail. So see you there. Alright, morning of day 143. Leaving town of Hanover. Going to try to do 15.9 today if I can. I got a 4,000 some feet of elevation to climb, but the train doesn't look too bad so far starting out, so we'll see. I know it gets tough in this area, so try to do 15.9 and we'll see if I make it. And see you guys on trail. And take care. First day hiking in New Hampshire. Come this field of tall weeds, but they're pretty weeds. They're all beautiful yellow.
Are you doing this by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Got a nice little view here this morning. Oh, I had trail magic a little while ago. Actually this morning too. This other thru hiker had a Gatorade and he had an extra one that a guide gave him in a parking lot. The guy told him to wait right there. He was going to bring some water back for him because there's not much water today. We have an 8-mile water carry. And so he was waiting there for the guy, and the guy gave him a Gatorade, so he gave me one. So I had that trail magic. And then just a few minutes ago, got to this road crossing, the guy had some Cokes and probably about 15 gallons of water there for us to fill up, because again there's no water anywhere. So topped off my water bottles, drank a Coke, and sat in a nice chair. That was a nice little thing to do for a while. Now I got a 2.7 mile hike to the shelter, and I'm done for the night because this pack is heavy with all this food. So hiking on to the shelter, and I'll see you when we get there. I had a great view here, but it also has a big drop off right here. As close as I'm getting. Now this peaked a little bit, it's way down there. So I'm going to stick back here. Even this scares me. That's a fantastic view. I got 7/10 of a mile to go and I'm done for the day. I showed you that drop off a minute ago. This is what I'm walking on, the edge of this. These views are spectacular. Little big house way down there. You see a lake way over in the distance. Another one over there. But there's the thing. Let me show you here. So this is the trail. And all that's really stopping you from being near the edge is like 3 foot of bushes right here. And that's the drop off right there. So it's kind of freaky. Alright, made it to my shelter. At 1768.8, 1768.8. I did 16.1, which that's from the road. I think it's probably like 15.8, but that's close enough. These climbs are rough, they're steep. Got my tent set up here. The shelter is back behind me over there. You can see it. So I'm gonna go there and eat my dinner. I'm having some Dinty Moore beef stew, like a little plastic container, but I have to boil some water and so I can heat it up some, so it's not completely horrible. So that's what's having for dinner, and I'm gonna eat up much of the junk food I can because my pack weighs a ton. I'm probably carrying 10 extra pounds of snack food. It's ridiculous. I do this every stinking time. You'd think I'd know better by now, but anyway, see y'all later. So I'm at the Trapper John shelter. They have this old fireplace out here. And on top they have an old sewing machine up here. Old antique piece of junk rusting in the weather. A little fire ring here, and this is the shelter. This is Big Bird over here. Good morning. Morning of day 142. I'm just leaving camp. Got 3/10 of a mile walk to get back to the trail. They put this shelter so far back off trail. I don't know why they do that for. It's like at the end of the day, they're tired. Hey, let's make them walk an extra 3/10. So, head back up to the trail. I slept really good though. I got up at 7. I thought it was like 6:30 because it wasn't quite as bright. And I said, oh man, it's 7. I guess I need to get up and get going. So, off I go on the trail today. Tomorrow I start the really hard stuff, I believe. Start the actual whites tomorrow. First climb tomorrow is Moosalok, which is 6 miles up. Today's climbs aren't easy either, but tomorrow's when the really, really hard stuff starts, and probably be like that till I get out of Massachusetts. So, wish me luck and lots of prayers this week for this stuff. So, y'all have a great day. Just saw my 5th bear. I'm in New Hampshire still, and he just saw me. I didn't even hear him. He just took off running like a rocket. So no chance to even get a video, but that's pretty awesome. So 5 bears I've seen now. Alright, this is halfway up this one peak. Got a beautiful view though. It's a little cloudy and windy today. It's a little chilly this morning. So I'm all sweaty from the climb, and now a little chilly. Alright, it's not to the top yet. I still got 2.5 miles to go to get to the top of this mountain, but what a view. The views coming up from all the mountains are supposed to be spectacular from here on out, pretty much. Especially if you get to mountains like that over there, which I'll be doing tomorrow, Mount Moosalok. 6 miles climb up. I'm looking forward to it. This is the trail here in New Hampshire in the White Mountains. Going up this. Just came up all this. Big boulders, you gotta climb up and over. But right up this way is where I'm heading. I am still 1.2 miles away from the peak, but show you what I got up here. Nice little view at least. See the weather on top of that mountain over there. All fogged out. That's the way it is sometimes. At least I got a view here. Oh, I got a beautiful view up here. This is finally the peak. 3 miles to get up here, but I got up here. Now I gotta go down. It's a little chilly when you're sweaty. Ain't this magnificent? This is what we're walking on though. This is the trail. Walking on rock. That's perpetual motion over there. He's going to stay at a hostel tonight. Lucky him.